Sanibonani. Today I just want us to do a little bit of Bible study taken from the book of Matthew chapter 16 verses 15, 16, 17, 18 with the most emphasis on verse 19. So on verse 15, just to summarize, this is where Jesus asks his disciples, "But who do you say I am?" And in verse 16, this is where Peter answers and says, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." And in verse 17, this is where Jesus answers and says, "Blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven." And in verse 18, this is where now Jesus also says, "And I say to you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades shall not prevail against it." And in verse 19, this is where now I want us to spend a little bit of time in that verse where it says, "And I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven." This is where now you must understand the power and the authority that God gave you, Jesus gave you. That whatever that you allow on earth, not just in your life, not just in your children's life, not just at work, but on earth. I love the Amplified Version, which says, "Whatever you forbid will be forbidden in heaven. Whatever you approve or permit will be permitted here on earth, and heaven will have to also permit it." So you've been given this authority. Remember, in the beginning of the Bible in Genesis, God created heaven and earth for us. Before he even created mankind in his spirit, he made heaven and earth. And when Adam came into existence, he said he can eat, he can enjoy everything on earth. Even in Genesis 1, he still says that we be fruitful and multiply, and we dominate, we subdue the earth. It means we take full ownership, full control of the earth. It belongs to us. Now this verse here, it just emphasizes, just confirms what God said in Genesis 1 when he said subdue the earth, control it, have full total dominion of the earth. Now Jesus is here emphasizing the same thing, that whatever that you allow on earth, heaven must allow it. Whatever that you forbid from happening here on earth, heaven must also do the same thing. Now if you look at your environment, where you are, whatever that has been happening in your life, just know that it was from you allowing whatever that is happening to happen here on earth. We might be crying every day, but I can tell you now, as believers who have been enlightened and who understand our power and authority, whatever that is happening on our earth is because we had not known that we have the full power and authority to allow or forbid whatever we want or do not want to see here on earth.